Hello, Virgo. Thank you for tuning into your general read. For the main read, I'm using the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. And for the supportive Oracle cards, I'm using the Angel Answer Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Actually, they're both Oracle, obviously, because I just said Oracle. I'm just like, I usually use a tarot deck and an Oracle deck, so I think the difference is the energy one here is more information and the angel are more advice usually, so that's kind of how... What is up with this? You good? Okay. Now, alright. There's a couple spots here where there's like a pile, well, I shouldn't say a pile, there's like 2 or 3 cards, but you know, more than one card came out. And when that happens, it makes me wonder like how complicated the situation really is. This is the overall. Okay, so the overall energy, we do have actually some overall energy here for you, which is not always the case. You have the cornucopia. So this is a lot of, this is abundance. This is a lot of feeling taken care of, having a lot at your disposal. I feel like you're feeling very secure and like there's way more than enough. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting from this. That card comes through a little differently depending on what I'm reading for, but I'm feeling like you feel like there's more than enough here. There's like you have so much that you need to give to other people, that type of thing. Like you need to distribute it. You need to give it out some because it's just going to go rotten if you keep it yourself. So you need to give and you need to share it. Like it's like this need to share is kind of what I'm feeling here. Because you have so much. It's just going to go to waste if you don't share it. It's kind of how this feels. So you're going into this. You have an interesting combination here. The 2 cards here, the overall, well, the trumping card, I should say, the stronger card is the heart chakra, which is green. Which a lot of times I associate with healing, with love, with sometimes looking out for others. Love, you know, just that basic feel of like caring for others. What you have below that is the base or the root chakra, the red chakra, which is very, you know, stereotypical of Christmas colors from where I'm from. But I'm noticing there's kind of a pink feel here too. So I'm feeling like you're looking out for people that you feel are essential to your life. You definitely love them, but these are people that are very important and they're like a must-have in your life. They're people who you might have a little concern about, and you're looking out for people who you feel need to be looked out for. Okay. Now, the other side seems complicated, I'll be honest with you. Because you're looking out for them. I feel like you're looking out for somebody. And part of this having extra to give, like this is really important for you to include them. Like you feel like you need to take care of somebody. And you do have big happy changes, but for you I'm feeling like you're feeling great about this. These people mean a lot to you. Whoever this is, I feel like usually the way I'm feeling for you for this reading, and of course it's a general read, but I'm feeling like it's like a couple people. It's like I don't feel like it's one person, like it's a few people. And you're feeling great about doing this for them. Because they mean a lot to you, but you feel like they need to be taken care of a little bit. Now, I'm going to go to what happens next, and then we're going to get into the other side, because it seems complicated. The other side seems quite complicated to me. So you got the Goddess of the Moon, and right below that you have the Victory card. And the Victory card looks very, very weird to me all of a sudden. It never usually comes through this way, but I'm noticing that the face on there looks like there's dirt on the side of the nose onto the cheek. So, I'm just feeling like, I'm feeling like this is difficult for some reason. Like, especially with the cards on the other side, I'm getting unlikely, and I'm getting like a pile here on their side with a little bit of hostility. Like, I almost feel like these people can be a little difficult to deal with. But you seem to accept it. You seem not to... I don't feel like it's a shock, in your opinion, but you're caring for these people anyway, because they need to be taken care of. You get the goddess of the moon with the victory looking a little dirty. Like, you're not expecting this to be, like, just, here you go, I just love you, here's some extra for you. You're like, I feel like you realize it's going to be a bit of a situation. I don't know, I don't feel like it's that bad, but, like, it's a little... It's not the most organized situation. Like, it's a little crazy, is what it kind of feels like. It's weird, because I feel like you're going into this and you want to give... Like, these are people you love and you care about, but you feel like they're not doing well. Something's going on with this group of people where you feel like they're not doing well. And you have decided you need to help. And you're going to do what you have to do to make sure they're taken care of. But you know something's really a little... It feels a little crazy to me. Like, there's a little craziness on that side. Like, you're helping somebody who I feel legitimately needs it, but maybe they need it to a level that it's just... You can't get to that level, but you're going to do what you can anyway. Now, the unlikely here on their side. Like, I feel like you're helping. On the other side, it has unlikely. Like, I feel like... I don't know, there's apprehension. There's something off on the other side here. Like, it feels like there's hostilities or something here. Well, literally, you got the card hostilities. So, whatever. Whatever you're giving, I feel like at first blush, it may not be like they're that receptive to it, but you're kind of aware of that. And you're giving anyway. You're giving to it anyway. You're not daunted by that. You have more than enough. It's just going to go bad anyway, and you just can't... Whatever it is you... Like, it's the time is right to give this, and you are dead set on you're going to help. You're going to help them whether they like it or not. It just seems how that's coming in. You seem dead set on that. Now, you are met with a little hostility, a little aversion. I don't know if it's that bad, because I've seen this card, and I'm just like... I don't feel like it's, like, really, like, violent. I just feel like it's, like, attitude. I feel like it's attitude, mostly. But I'm noticing right below that, you have positive cards. You have... The outward is kind of, like, a little hostile, but I feel like it's more adverse, like, it's attitude, more than anything else. You have the door to romance, and you have the thinking man. I'm thinking the door to romance is talking about you're helping somebody, you're helping a couple, or you're helping someone else. I don't feel like this is your relationship. I feel like this is someone else's relationship. And the fact that you're doing this, I feel like someone you're making think twice about something. Like, the fact that you're doing this for whoever it is, like, I feel like it's somebody who's close to you, it's a relationship that's not yours, it's somebody else's. And one of the people, at least one of the people, if not both of them, mean a lot to you. And you've decided you're going to help. But whatever you're doing, you're making them think. But what are you making them think about is the question. Because I do feel like a reluctance, like an attitude here. Like, I feel like you're doing something really good for this couple. It feels like a couple. But it's like, it's not an easy thing. Like, you have to, like, put in some effort to give. Like, it seems like they should just accept it a little more, but they don't. But you're dead set. You're gonna help. What's going on with this? Now, what you're not seeing. What aren't you seeing? There's deceit on the other side. This was face down. When a card comes face down, it's like you're oblivious to it. You're being lied to about something. Whatever you're helping with here, and you're feeling these people need help with, something's not on the level. I feel like one of the reasons they're pushing back is because they really don't need it. But the way they live life, or the way things come across, it does seem like they do. But they're not letting you know that. I feel like these people are more capable and things are more online. Things are better than they seem. But they don't like people to know that. And you don't know that. That's why you're giving to them. That's why you're trying to help them. And one of the reasons why they're pushing it back a little bit, or like there's a little attitude about it, is because they really don't need it. But they're not letting you know that. This is interesting. Now you have... See, this is really strange. This is a strange read, I have to be honest with you. Because they're lying to you. They don't want you to know that they're better off than you realize. Whatever you're giving to them, they don't need that. But they don't want it. Whoever this is, they don't share that. They're very tight-lipped about it. They're just like, they don't want to share. They don't want to tell you. You're giving to them. You're giving to them. I mean, you have extra anyway, and it would just go bad, and that makes sense. And you want to share, and that's wonderful. But there's something on their side, they don't need it. But it seems like they do. And they don't want people to know that they don't need it. I feel like it's almost like there's extra money or something, or there's money coming in, but they don't want people to know about it. The question is why. The question really is why. For some of you, it's just because this person or this couple is very private. For others of you, the way that money might be coming in might not be the best thing, the way it's coming in. It depends. You have to look at your situation a little closer. I feel like some people are just really secretive, and they're just like, they have extra income coming different ways, or they have extra resources coming in different ways, and for one reason or another, they just don't want you to know about it, whether it's some type of other help or charity or some type of government assistance, and they don't want people to know. Others, I feel like I'm getting like there's like a negative way some money might be coming in. And either way, whatever this is, they're just not, they don't want you to know, they don't want anybody to know, they're very secretive about it. So, I'm feeling like you're giving, and you're doing very well with the giving. Like, you're just trying to be nice and help. And I feel like this next part is very interesting, because you have storm warning and you have happy family. I feel like things are going really well, happy family, and then there seems to be an argument. But it's like out of the blue to you, because you're just being, because I'm noticing the happy family is coming on the tail of the victory and the goddess of the moon. I feel like it's another thing with the victory and the goddess of the moon. Like, you're doing well and you're thinking this is helping, but things aren't what they seem. And there's hidden hostilities. Like, you might catch on a little attitude. And things seem very well, and you're including people, and you're thinking you're doing something great, but it blows up. There's an argument. But the thing is because I feel like the other side is feeling guilty, and they don't want you to know what's going on. They don't want to share what's going on in their life, and they don't want any more help because they don't really need it, but they don't want to tell you that. So it seems like there's a bit of a hostility here. This is where the attitude turns into like a flat-out argument. And for that reason, you have to step out. The Journey card, in this sense, this is in your mindset. Like, I feel like you just step out. You're just like, all right, because it seems like it's just a flat-out argument. But to you, like, the argument is nonsense, because you don't understand what the big problem is or why they're so upset. They seem to be just pushing things back. Like, I don't want this, I don't want that, and you don't understand it. You just don't get it, because they're not telling you why. So you step out. Now, on the other side, you don't realize that there's things going on there that you just do not know about. You don't. And they're not going to share it. They're not going to share it. I don't know why, but they're not. The end result is this doesn't have to be a big issue, because I am remembering here in the beginning you have love for these people. You feel like you have to take care of them, or you have to look out for these people. So it's saying up to you in the recovery, like, whatever it is that they didn't want and that you had to take back, if you just kind of move on from it, they're saying you can just move on from this situation. Just let it kind of flow on. I feel like the way you feel isn't going to change about how these people need help. But, like, realizing that they don't want the help and just letting them help themselves. It seems like you can get to that spot and you can be okay with that. And they're saying that the situation doesn't have to be a big issue. It can be just, I feel like there's a blow up here, but it can be fairly easily moved on from. I don't feel like it's like the end of all blow-ups. I just feel like there's an argument, and then you're forced to take things back that you've given here. Like they do not want them, and they're giving things back. If you can just roll with it and just be like, all right, you don't want it, fine. I can give it to someone else. It's fine. It's all right. It's fine, and just let it go on. I feel like it's fine. I feel like you can move on from it. And I don't feel like that's overly hard for you. I feel like it's more like bewildering. So I'm kind of getting the whole point of this is like I feel like you have more than enough, and you're like, you know what? Somebody might as well have it because it's just not going to last anyway. I might as well share it. And you have I feel like you have the best of intentions. I don't feel anything negative about what you're doing. But the other side, there's secrets here. There's things they don't want known. I feel like there's a little bit of embarrassment. They don't respond to it well. So if there's somebody you want to share your stuff with or give to, do it very conservatively to start and see how that lands, and just let it go very slowly, because you might end up getting it all thrown back in your face anyway. I hate to say. And by conservatively, I don't mean like give a little today, give a little tomorrow. I'm like just give a little. And if it doesn't seem like they're very receptive to it, just back off. If you want, like maybe wait a week and then ask if they'd like some more. And if they say no, then back off. That's the best advice I can see for this spread. If this is hitting for you, I think that could work out the best. If you just give a little, and even then, like even if you just give a little, they may still be like, no. But like I would give it a week and then ask if they would like more. If they say no, then just step back, because I feel like that could be your easy out. If they don't want the help, then don't, because I feel like it's going to give you a hard time. I feel like it's a great thing that you're offering, and I do think it's good. Like when you put it out there, like go for it. But like if you're conservative about the initial giving and see how that lies, and then ask if they'd like more. If they say no, just step back. I think that will work the best for you, and this can be because I feel like you're still going to have some attitude to deal with even with that. But it can be a lot less than what I'm seeing here, because I feel like it's going to be a flat-out argument. Because I feel like you have best of intentions. You're like, look, I have all this extra here. And they're just like, oh, I don't want it. And you have the best of intentions. There's like nothing negative on your side about doing this. It's just not received well. And they just don't want to share why. Okay. I think we got it here. So I'm going to wrap this up. Of course, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.